4th, 5th level. I'll post you in a second.
Passive perception increased.
Yeah, the DC of the wolf, my DC. I still don't have a spell to use it on, but I have a DC. Should you decide to use it freely for something else.
And Greg's spell save DC is up by 1.
Oh, okay.
And PB mentioned up.
Wait a
My
minute.
passive
I'm
perception
assuming that.
goes up. Oh yeah, I guess my spell save would go up too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I raised it. Wait, what?
Does the spell attack bonus go up too? Or is it just the spell save?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 15 now.
That's,
Ooh.
it's the same thing. Proficiency plus mod.
Oh, right.
I think I raised everything else.
And hey, we know everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Goblin
no
characters.
Migosh. No Migosh today.
I don't know if that's necessarily a good or a bad thing.
Oh, ye of little faith, to not think Migosh is going to show up.
Bar the door.
Remember, he took Todor away. He took Zizaks away last time in Jag. He needed to borrow them for a bit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So now they're back.
We were short resting, right?
I think long resting because we were waiting
well, you kind of got to do the.
to enchant.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna roll some recharges. By the way,
Oh, you putting an initiative to that?
I got him in the
ones
chat.
that you had already rolled. Oh, okay.
do you want new initiatives?
Everybody seems to be rolling them, so by all means, go for it. Get this cat off my lap.
Like
there
the
we go.
previous ones, but
Cat's off my
whatever.
lap.
I was one of them lap cats.
Yeah, I hate cats.
20, 5, 14, and a 7. Great.
Oh, that's Nort.
Great.
25,
This is great.
14, 7. Got Dave at 8, 13, 15, 15. 8, 13, 15. And 4 PB at 16, 22, 15. 16, 22. 13. Z at 16. Numbers, and I gotta go back here to read them again. Nick.
Corey knocked something off the table.
No? Oh, did he?
What'd I do?
The cat knocked things off my
Something
table.
off the table.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sweetie.
I hate cats.
You mentioned.
He was trying to roll my dice in one of my games earlier this week, I had one D20 in my tray, and he was like batting it around. Got like 3 natural 20s.
That could be dangerous when your dice come up missing, you know?
He's
Find it in
laying.
a hiding spot.
He's laying on across
Okay.
my
I can roll on my
unused
dice then.
ones. He was
And
like
I got
the
this one
dice
cat
were in
that
my dice
apparently
jail
whenever
too.
I'm writing checks.
Like I had him in dice jail for a reason, and then he goes and makes me think I can take them out, and then as soon as I roll them, it's right back to ones.
So anyway, as the sun doesn't rise, in deep, dark sets of a mine, faint little footsteps creeping up from the taken, along with slight muffled paths of a be laden by another creature. And you hear whispering from up in the darkness. Hey! Gosh, don't hurt me. Bring Z back. No light striking out from the distance, okay? Hey! Hey, Z.
We're making things
And
shiny.
make sure they're still alive.
What? Says he like, is someone call your name? Call my name? What's going on? Where are
Yeah,
we?
Z, go up there and see if that's where the guppies went. He's sniffing and he's tracking where the guppies went in the mine. Go on up ahead and see if they're there because we got some scared.
Govies. Okay. He takes out one of his endless supply of various mushrooms for various purposes and tries to. This one is very dry, and he just crushes it into his palms and just sniffs the whatever is left and goes into a trance for a second and says, "Gobbles, there, kill," and points in your Gobbles' direction. Basically using that ranger thing.
Oh.
And he's about ready to go and charge the Gobbles. Unless being stopped by this.
Kobolds?
Gobbles!
Gobbles.
Charge! Rah! Because of the mushrooms.
Are goblin tribesmen alive or are they dead? Can you tell?
Friends!
I mean, are you sensing like these or something?
Friends! And suddenly he just
Because they're
stumbles
not
and
answering me.
realizes some memories are very hazy in his head from doing too much mushrooms that, yeah, he was traveling with a band of goblins. And why is he now with this idiot of a goblin that he remembers from before and says, alive, of course. Now get out of here, you mutt.
Well, okay. But first let's just go see what they found up here. What's up in this corridor? And he'll walk on ahead into the room with the slowing, slightly glowing of the brazier of the spell forge. Piled full of stuff as the camera pings this pile of junk inside the flaming brazier forge, and PB sitting there on her tiptoes, placing a cute little bubble on the very top as all the other stuff craters over to the side like it's about to fall out. A water staff, an orc skull with a crown and torch onto it.
Not that one.
Stabs. Oh, no, not that one. My bad.
Oh, yeah, also that one. Also that one.
Pans out to some buck naked goblins sitting there going, hey, I wonder if I should put my underwear on there too. And this is the sight you see Zzax when you join your goblin friends at the Spellforge trying to enchant.
By this point, by this point, Z will be basically dragged by his wolf because he's in a trance, and the moment he sees you, he'll just gonna wave and say, "Hello, Smurfs," and then just drop on the ground and start snoring.
Shh. We're making things shiny.
Oh, okay.
Don't make noise.
Migash brought back the ward rider, the puppy dog, Wolfie. He brought him back. Him big bad person. Him help you. I see you found Spellforge now.
Reach out the evil flying skull with the green flame.
Green flame. Let's go with green flame.
Green flame.
Green flame.
I'm not unconscious.
Yes. I kill skull with my pee.
Holy water.
Yes. Holy pee.
One slight question here, Ragnar. You're a paladin of
Vengeance.
vengeance. I mean, but specifically like Goblin God Wubliat or whatever that crappy name was they had in the Forgotten Realms. An ideal or something.
I have no clue. The only thing I went off for this character was just the race class. I didn't see anything about that.
Yale Goblin God.
Seeing which your patron.
My patron?
Your God.
Nort.
Oh, my bad.
No, Nort. Oh, sorry.
Well, he doesn't know his true name, but Nort's patron is a... because, of course, he wouldn't be able to know the true name. He follows a fiendish patron. But
Okay.
he calls him Tentacles. He swept him from the sea after saved his life after a harrowing event at the sea.
The great tentacled one. Unleash the one. Got it. All right.
Does that work?
All right, it's fine. So, Migash will be like, "Wow, you all have a nice pile of stuff right there. What do we do? Is the mine ours? Rulers of the mine?"
There's some sort of spooky ghost down that way. We're making our stuff shiny first.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, you all do well with that spooky ghost type thing. As Migash is slowly backing away the way he came, looking down at the air.
Are you sure? I
yeah,
thought you said you were good with those types of creatures.
Oh. Yeah, I'm really good. I deal with them, okay? It works every time.
The retreat method.
Plan? Migash tell you plan? Migash is plan. Take out ghosty. Ours in. Right? Mind the ours in. Oh, shiny. Yeah. Like the LV Welvies do. They shine up everything. That's fine. Whatever floats your boat. Me go back that way and rub some dirt on his stuff. The gobble way. Unless you all ghosty ghost. Okay.
Nice plan. I like your plan. You have good plan. Bye now.
I shall disappear around a corner back. So, what do y'all do?
I
Is our
stand
stuff
up.
glowing
Yeah,
yet?
yeah. Collect our stuff. We collect our collective stuff. Collect it.
And collecting
All your goblin stuff.
things that I've now made very shiny.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody can now have like a +1 weapon. Somebody wearing a shield.
Yeah, I have a shield.
Maybe Ragnarok, you got a shield? Well, then
Yep.
you have a +1 shield if you wanted, along with some +1 armor.
Yeah. +1 breastplate. Yes.
And the
Oh yeah,
+1
who got
greatsword.
the?
And the +1 greatsword, right?
Yes.
And the +1 mace.
Yeah.
Is a breastplate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
there
you want
was
a
a
plus
dragon
armor?
guard, the +1 breastplate.
Would you like some plush things?
A mace? I can wield a mace.
Oh yeah, we looted a mace. That's right.
But he's more interested about this breastplate. Who has a breastplate?
I do.
Ooh.
Ragnarok.
What did you have before?
Chainmail.
Ah,
Hmm.
so maybe we have a +1 chainmail and a +1 breastplate?
Yes, but the +1 chainmail is only temporary.
Temporary.
Our glowy shiny is temporary.
But
We
we
Yeah,
don't
all
know
the
that.
things you stuck in the spell forge is only temporary. Temporarily +1.
Crap. Okay, let's make full usage of this. But do we know this?
False advertising.
Yeah, we don't know this.
Probably not. Real well. Arcana check on how to use it. Say
Did
that
we?
you could probably tell that it was dwindling, but
Ooh, I rolled 20 on Arcana.
then yeah, you.
Modified.
Oh, okay. I'll still give you know how long.
Alright.
Magic emanating from the spell
Yeah.
waning.
We know it's
not full strength anymore.
we know it's magical. We know it's not magical. Let's make some really good
But
use
the-
of both these skulls.
Bringer
Two.
and the
Two.
+1 breastplate
Two.
dragon guard
Sure.
are permanent.
So, who's got the mace?
Ragnarok currently got the, as I understood it, the +1 stuff, but he already had a mace, so he might have just stuck another one in there.
Yeah, he had a great sword, didn't he?
And
Isn't that
a
what he
mace.
fought with? Oh.
Shield, mace, greatsword,
Oh, okay.
chainmail.
Breastplate.
Yeah, now you have a breastplate. That you had.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
both a shield, a greatsword, and a mace.
Yeah, I put a lot of shit in
That
there.
doesn't sound right.
So,
You know, it takes
yeah.
an action to equip the shield and everything. It's just problematic to use a shield flash straight.
Just remember you are going to fall asleep soon. I has nothing, but soon we'll have everything.
How long does it take to enchant these things? like over a short rest period. Wink, wink, or Toter, or Zigzags.
Enchant what? Why are you asking me? You are king and knower of everything.
I think we will stay.
Just king.
I think we will stay one more time and make all of Zigzag stuff shiny too. With wide eyes. Big smile on his face, looking at Zigzags if he wants to do that.
You take your shiny things, you filthy nobles. I'll just use my wooden spears and bone daggers and filthy nets, and I'll still be better than you. And I just bang on my chest like a gorilla.
And I hold up my shiny, magically emanating aura orc skull and place it on my twin staff. Suit yourself.
That's good. PB's bored. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
And I point at you, C, and say, well, you lead. You're so brave.
Of course, you're unable. You're not worthy. And me and Jag will just start, sniffing towards wherever he pointed.
That's south.
Yeah, from this from the spell forge.
Yeah.
Heading about 20. There's a stairway descending. Stairway is descending east, but it's on the south side.
Yeah, I'm wondering. There is a small room. Did we check that already?
You did not.
Well, we might have over an 8 to 10 hour period
Okay.
done that.
Okay, yeah,
Correct.
you could have checked it. There's really nothing in there. Small storage area.
Mm-hmm. All right.
As I start sniffing the area, I ask, you, self-proclaimed king, what are we hunting now?
No, I don't know, ghost or something. Something stupid.
Something spooky? Ah! And I start
No,
waving my
stupid.
hands.
Everything is stupid. It is only small ghost. We goblin.
Yeah, starting with you, I mumble.
And I hold up my twin staff, which you don't know probably, Totor, unless you watched last session.
Get it recorded.
Oh yeah, I didn't record it, of course. I took both of the staffs and I tied them together with something very crude, and so it's a twin staff essentially, and it has a now magical +1 orc skull stuck on top of it. I originally tried to place the flaming skull there after we killed it, but it came alive.
What is Greg's strength?
10.
I'm just saying that it's probably kind of weighed down by that thing.
Yeah, remember we were talking about if we were to make it to level 8, I would add +2 strength because of all the junk he's constantly adding.
Fancy stick you have there, king. It would be a shame if it got lost somewhere.
Why you say that? You like my shiny?
I don't know, things tend to disappear around us, like, for example, myself for a while, and then some other goblins as well. Are you certain of this other goblin that just keeps bringing goblins in and out of this cavern?
Mikosh?
He's kind of sketchy, but he helps.
Mikosh not, what is the word?
Smarty pants.
He's not smart. So,
And who's
He not understand. I am king. He not king. He think he's king. He's not that smart. So, but he's good servant. He bring us good soldier, good warrior, goblin warrior. Fight like you.
who's that new guy in shiny armor and fancy mason, whatever?
I look tough.
That's
about it.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, he looks tough.
He is very tough. He has big sword. He very good.
Ragnarok big, very big.
Very good addition. Very good addition. Maybe someone else to take the brunts for you, King. It cannot be just me and my wolf.
Everybody do it. King must
Except when the spiders attack.
everybody take punches. And I kill, remember. Mikas tell you. You stick your head, take the sword in your head, then I shoot fire. Good luck.
Great tactics. Great tactics. Now we have a better one to do it. And Michael, as we're doing so, we're actually slowly moving towards this area, and actually only the wolf is actively, scouting ahead, as I'm just engaged in that conversation and don't really care.
All right, so you almost
PB is keeping an
The
eye out for
staircase.
trouble.
All right,
Not
so
correct.
Jag is
Okay.
keeping a nose out then. Trouble.
Greg is not.
Eventually, we will get all 5 senses looking for trouble.
I'd say he's very much off his guard. He's so happy with this new Chinese that he's just so happy, relaxed.
Ragnarok's just kind of keeping pace. Just kind of overweighted by his sword, but not too much. A little bit throwing him off balance. But that's about it.
Is it like
Nort
dragging
is,
on the floor and we're hearing
Well, I
that
mean-
awful sound like...
It's a great sword, so I mean, Goblin with a great sword, it's about as tall as he is. So he's got to kind of walk at an angle so it doesn't scrape on the ground.
Oh, all right. Sorry, Dave, I just cut you in there. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I was just gonna say Nort is actually picking his nose. He's got a real big one he's trying to get out. So, following
But that was
along.
important. That's important information. I'm sorry for stopping you, for sharing.
Stealth.
Well, we are goblins after all, right?
Yeah. Maybe next stop I'll try a bigger one. Just being competitive and my hatred for goblins. Thinking I'm the best goblin.
So we walk down the stairs and
as you descend the staircase, you can look around and you'll see glittering minerals in the ceiling. This catch the light and send it back to create the impressionary night sky. Dozens of skeletons, many crushed under fallen debris, are scattered across the floor, large enough that it contains standing structure. These stone buildings is proportioned for humans' use, as opposed to the dwarf-sized doorways and furnishings you've seen elsewhere. Both structures have battered and blackened masonry walls, their double doors cracked and scorched. The cavern is divided in this thing, right? By an escarpment into which a flight of stairs has been cut out of this area to the north, coming, but south and west also. So you've come from the north.
south and west. What?
How high up are the shinies in the ceiling?
Yes.
Let's go with, since they want it to be night sky type thing, 30 feet up.
30 feet. So if one were to shoot a firebolt, shoot firebolt. What happens?
Well, the first one's going to roll to see if they wild surged.
I already did. I got a 2 on the die. As soon as I said it, I
Close.
rolled it. Yeah, I'm getting closer. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Do some shiny minerals fall
Curious as to what.
down. If
Glitter
nothing
minerals. I'm
between
going to say a firebolt couldn't,
okay.
but if you want to try something else.
Yeah, I suggest we all do like a human pyramid except with goblins and try to reach it.
That's still not high enough. We're only
Okay.
like 3 feet each.
Okay, I would need 7 of us to
You
make
can
30
count?
to make 30 feet.
At least
That's
4. At least
three.
4 goblins. Are there 4 of us?
Plus 3 feet, and 1 more is 8 feet, and 1 more is 2 feet, and 1 more is 20 feet, and 1 more is, and he continues until he ends up with 30 feet at 7. See? He has no idea.
Ooh, Phoebe will try to mage hand down one of the shinies
Ah.
30 feet away. So she's
It's trying. You could tell that it just needs a little, quite strong enough. Maybe you or something.
maybe if I what?
Use some sort of tool to pry it off with because it's not quite strong enough to pull anything out of the ceiling.
You mean like a dagger in the mage hand?
Something like that would work.
Then that is what I will try.
Okay.
I have a dagger.
Anybody else?
I will send up my mage hand with a dagger.
If this works and it looks shiny and expensive, or just shiny enough, Greg will also just start tearing them down with mage hand and the dagger. A +1 dagger, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same.
I may actually throw the orc skull up there. +1 orc skull.
Plus 1 orc skull. And
No, the mage hand with the dagger, and if it works for PB, he will like to. He will
I
do
will
it
be
a lot.
gold piece tile gem. Oh,
Okay.
fall from Nim. Shiny. But it's
What?
only worth.
What happened? You broke up.
Yep.
From the ceiling with your dagger in the mage hand, and one little shiny will break free from nimbly into your hand. It's only worth 1 gold piece, but it is shiny.
It's not diamond though.
Maybe
Shiny quartz.
How for how long would Crack need to do this to have like 10 pieces?
for a good 5-10 minutes.
Let's make it 20.
PB is going to go around. You said there were buildings. PB is going to go look in buildings for easier access shinies.
Okay. As you walk up to the freestanding structures of the scorched black walls and the cracked doors, are you wanting to climb on top of it, or
No doors. Are there doors?
There are doors.
Well, then I'm going to look in the door. I'm Goblin. Easiest thing, door.
As you look into the door, this thing now, wall blackened by fire, and heaps of debris beneath the stagnant ceiling show that this room was damaged by a destructive blast. The furnishings, tables, chairs, bookshelves, and bed are splintered, but otherwise well preserved. A scorched iron chest stands near the foot of one of the beds.
The chest open.
Closed.
BB will go up and inspect the chest and look for traps.
As soon as you actually enter the abode, up from the floor, in the middle of the room, will be a dark, shadowy spirit with eyes. Be like, but this is my treasure, the treasure of Molnesk. I will defend all and take the spell forge for my own.
Too late, it is ours.
Dorian.
Thanks for letting me know. I did. I'll just be having a good day now. And he lets out a very shrill style whistle. And everybody can hear this shrill whistle coming from the room that PV was at. And you can hear sounds of this and stuff in one of those passageways I mentioned at the beginning of this section of the room.
Crivens.
Anything you'd like to do?
Daddy,
Yeah.
I've seen Dorian jump on a table, and he was like.
I will call out, like, there's a chest in here, and stupid ghost won't let me open it.
I stop trying to pick shinies. I say, what? Chest?
He
And,
says it's treasure, and he won't let me open it.
and I will look inside. Not go inside the building. I will just stand outside it, looking into the door. If nobody is standing in the doorway.
Shattered, scorched remains of furniture, otherwise well preserved, but in the middle of the room is this mass with two glowing red eyes, whispering, "Be gone, my treasure is mine. The forge be mine now."
I
Can
can't tell him Spellforge is ours.
Allies come
I discern what it is?
to eat your flesh.
Can I try to see if I know what it is, or other than just a ghost? Or do I know it's a ghost? Or is it a ghost?
No, it is some ghost-ish type thing.
Okay.
Black,
Would I know?
amorphous.
Would I know anything more about it, or?
Undead, restless spirit.
Mhm.
Without
Right. So, Drac will say this. Why you want treasure? You dead. Why not go away? We alive, we take it. You can use do that. Amazed at how stupid.
These halls of millennia. It's just all mine.
Your precious stuff.
It's just all mine.
So
Now, be gone or be eaten.
I pull up a wand, and I hold it between my fingers, and I show it to him. Hold it out, and I took this thing. I said, "Do you know what this is?" This is ghost
And
killing
what?
stick.
Powerful magic rests in that stick.
Yes.
Goblin.
You best not
It's not a
interrupt.
stick.
You best go away. This is Ghost Killer. Yes, like me. I'm Crack the Killer. No, I'm Crack the King now. But I have killed Ghost Killer stick. I kill you or you go away. You choose.
I will leave for now, Crack. But remember, treasure's mine. Touch it, and you may find yourself killed. And with that, he will vanishing from trace. And as he does that, the passageway that you all have been hearing, the rest of you who are still outside, not peering into this room, perchance maybe listening to these sounds coming closer, will then see humanoid figures slumped over, arms dragging the floor as they come in. Their skin is gray and mottled. They appear very similar to the undead creatures you escarpment room, the ghouls.
Not these guys again. I hate those guys.
And they're
Oh.
and they start leaping and running towards you.
Yeah. I slowly prepare my faithful net, because while I was out and this
you got a net?
this Migos guy, took me for a trip around town and showed me the places, and I had the time to knit my net back, or at least do some, repair work on it.
Okay. Forgot. So, using initiative mod number AFK for Davo. We'll put Davo back in when he comes. Oh. And then I go and I see initiative modifier 3. That's a 5 for PB. No, also 14 for Greg.
Yes.
20 for Z. Oh, looks like 20 for Z. What do you do, Z?
Well, throw the net. Is there something like within 15 feet of me? Some of those ghouls?
Not at the moment, but you could get to 15 feet with them.
And I walk up to him bravely and I throw the net and I'll just shout in his face, "Not you again!" Like I said before, I hate you guys. And I will throw the net for, oh, that's a 15 to hit. So does a 15 hit to the ghoul?
A 15 does hit.
Awesome. It is incapacitated. Was it the correct
Restrained.
thing? Restrained only. All right. But
Restrained.
yeah, it was the lesser one, right?
It's not bad.
So now he's restrained, and I turn over to Jag and I say, "See this guy? Kill this guy." And I think that's my bonus action. Bonus action. Do you remember briefly? Did my hunter's mark work on my wolf as well, or just on me?
Oh,
No? All right. Then I will. Well, that's all I'm gonna do right now. We only see 3 ghouls and there's like 5 gobbles, right? So we are basically acing it. I trust in the others.
okay. And that was 20. At 18 was next, which is Jack's turn.
Oh, Jag, my favorite. All right. Well, he goes then, and he has advantage against this guy, right? In the net.
Yes, he does.
So fuck. So fuck. That's still 14 to hit though, because he just leveled up. Is that all right? 14.
Yes.
All right. I don't know. Maybe you're cutting out to me from time to time. Sorry for repeating myself if I do.
All right. It's me.
All right. So 12 piercing damage and a DC 12 strength saving throw.
And rips into the. Huh. Oh. Thank you. What's his strength? Balls to the ground.
You are, and I
Jack-
shout, and Jack shouts, and we are the kings. And no, the kings, sorry. Not like in nobility or anything. We are the champions. We are so awesome. And we shout towards the other 2 figures like, now go away before you get yourself shredded into pieces. We are just so awesome. Go away.
And then next up, Ragnuk. You are also outside the room. You are roughly 30 feet away from the charging ghouls. What do you do, Ragnuk?
Roughly what? I didn't
Feet
hear you. You cut out.
away from the charging ghouls. I'm sorry.
Oh, 30 feet. Okay. I'll move within melee distance of one of them and attack with my greatsword.
One is hurt, restrained, and prone. If you want to use that to your advantage.
Yeah, I'll go after the prone one.
Okay. You would have it.
I would have advantage. I'm gonna go 22. I assume that hits. You're cutting out again.
I'm sorry. My wife is home. Netflix in the other room. It's horrible as usual. It's even worse today.
I hit.
Okay.
I hit with a 14, so you do hit. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay. That'd be 10. Or actually 11 points of damage.
It is still up. Your great sword down upon its head. Mighty hole right in its head, all the way up to its tongue, but it still lashes. Barely, but still. And then that. Yeah, 15. I'm going to go with PV. Probably has a better dexterity than North. So PV, yep.
I am going to head towards the door and kind of peek out. And how many can I see?
Since you're at the three ghouls, but
Mhm.
they're on you since you're at the door.
They're what?
Since you're at the door room, the ghouls and the others are about. The ghouls are about
Or about what? Sorry, cut out right at the important part at the end.
60.
60 feet. That is still in range of my short bow, so I'm going to hide behind the door frame a little bit first. So bonus action to hide. That will be a 24 on my
I
hiding.
forgot you were there.
And let's see. I'm going to shoot with my short bow. That is a 20 to hit.
Go ahead.
And so that's sneak attack, right? Did my sneak attack go up? A moment. I'm making sure.
Yes, it
It's
did.
on every odd level, so it should have gone up.
3d6 sneak.
3d6. 3d6 in addition to the d6 for the short bow. That's 46. It's going to be 17 points of damage.
Woohoo.
Boom!
And then I'm going
killer
As
now.
this arrow just comes, arrow comes out of nowhere and just smashes into the ghoul, the ground, blood splattering all over Gray Ichor, but he crawls back up. He's still up,
I'm going
barely
to
though.
step back.
And Nort.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
sorry.
I was just going to say, I was going to step back into the doorway so they can't see me again.
It's not technically a hide, but you can still take cover without a problem.
Yeah.
So, Dave, you're up.
Okay. I was waiting for him to call me out. I didn't
Sorry,
know-
Michael, I just assumed you were cutting out.
Correct. Total.
Okay, so Nort actually begins muttering as he reaches into his pouch and he pulls out like this. It looks to be a clay jar, and he begins pouring it onto his femur bone, and you see this reddish black ichor just start draining off of it, and he starts taking the stuff and sort of feeding himself with it. Meta-wise, he's casting False Life, so he's going to gain 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points. It lasts for an hour, so as he sits there and he eats this gross stuff. So 7 hit points as he emboldens himself with necromantic life.
Awesome. I like it. Anything else for you, Nort? Anything else,
Nope.
Nort?
That is that's an action. So at this point, I believe I'm still in range, but out of range for melee. So I'm going to maintain where I'm at.
Okay. Greg, you're up.
Okay, there are 3 of them still. Did I miss something? Yep, yeah. So I will, since PB already went outside to shoot, I am assuming I would probably know they were there. And yeah, I would probably, I was holding the wand, so I would probably use that one. And I would fire a maximized magic missile. Just like that would be
The one with
5
the net that's
missiles.
the dog on him. The other
Mhm.
one that's got an arrow. Or the is okie dokie okay.
Okay, one is still in the net on the ground, being slaughtered by a wolf and a greatsword wielding badass or goblin. And there are 2 others. I would rain force missiles upon those 2. 3 on the worst looking and the 2 on the other.
Okay.
So 3 blasts for 3 plus 4 plus 5. That's 12, right? 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 12
That's
points
12. And that's to
on the
the one
worst. And there's one uninjured.
Yes.
Okay, he gets 2. 2 of these. To the face. 5 plus 2. So that's 7. 7 points of force damage. I just lean out the doorway, see what's happening, sort of see what's happening, and I just and
as
duck
you
back
blast them,
quickly inside.
the one that was uninjured takes the force blast and kind of staggers back for a moment, but he's coming up again thoroughly. And the other one being eaten by the wolf, or the one with the arrow in it?
The one with the arrow.
But the force blast right into its arrow was deeper down into it, and it just falls to the ground lifeless, his hand clutching eagerly at the foot of the wolf next to it, trying to gnaw as it just.
Yeah, and I appear through the doorway again, and I say, "Good, stay that," and I duck back inside, out of harm's way, as it were. And I'm done.
All right. Now, side coming up from the floor underneath you, Greg. I see hands. Just grab at your ankle. You into this? Go ahead. Con save. Greg?
Yep. Con save.
Yeah.
Sorry. 17.
All right. You take 16 points of necrotic damage, as you can see, and then you look down as you can see the icy grip of Mormisk the Wraith as grabbing at your ankle and trying to pull you down, and your soul gets sucked, touching you. But you do not take permanent hit point loss, or at least max hit point. It's cured of this. Your total did not go down, but you take 16 points of necrotic damage.
And that is half.
And then, what does it have?
Yeah, okay, I would have died instantly. Well, to 0 if it would. If I would not have made
it. Save.
Shit.
The made save just means that it doesn't reduce your permanent or hit point total by that amount.
Oh, so it's not halved. Okay, that would have been a bitch. Okay.
And then the ghoul that is lying on the ground with the Jag on him, he is going to try to claw at Jag and have double disadvantage. Yes. And he misses. And like I said, double disadvantage. He is both prone and netted. Still.
And Jack
the one
does
that
this
is
thing with the tongue
alive,
like.
he's got
Sorry.
Ragnuk. Call high or low. Jag. Call high or low.
I said low.
Oh, you said low? No, you should have said high. And the other ghoul will reach out and claw at you, but you manage to get your shield into the way, which is cool. No, you're not using a shield at the moment. You're using, in some descriptive way, you manage to knock his claws away as he's reaching and scratching at you. It doesn't penetrate your good armor. Top of the order, Z.
There's someone to finish here. So as or it's already in my net on him. So basically, all the melee characters are now at one place. Jag is over this guy, and Ragnar, is it correct? The
Ragnuk.
paladin is there, yes, and the other goo is there, and another goo is dead. So I'm just gonna finish the one on the floor, of course. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Take out my whip, and I'm gonna whip his ass. Sorry. That's a 16 to hit. So
Kill it.
All right. I just smash at him. You wouldn't say that the other goo is next to my wolf as well?
Yes, it would be.
It would be.
Close
Cool.
enough.
So coordinated attack in my, was it like this? Let me double check. If you can make attack if it's necessarily against the same target. Oh no, it's not necessarily for the same target. So yeah, the wolfie can now attack the new ghoul, the unharmed ghoul, the evil ghoul. That's the, oh, and there's a range. There's a paladin there, so advantage because it's a wolf. And that's a 21 to hit.
That misses. All
right.
Still stands upright. What's the DC anyway?
This is 12.
Up?
This is 12. It went up from 11 to 12.
Okay.
But still, it's 10 points of piercing damage.
Much more, and it wouldn't have mattered. All right.
And
Jag,
now it's his
you're
turn. Yay! So he's gonna bite again.
Finish him off, Jag.
And that's a crit thanks to the advantage. So that's 6 plus 5, 11 plus 6, 17 points of damage. Did I finish him off?
Pulled out.
All right,
yeah.
So he basically bites off like his leg and then using it as a club with his like jaws beats the shit out of the other leg and he falls on the ground and starts, digging into the insides of this creature. Frenzied rage.
Ragnar. All the ghouls are dead.
Yes.
House Drek have taken shelter on is 60 feet behind where the ghouls entered the room at.
I heard House Grek. Is that like a house elf? I don't know.
No, it's
New
House Crack of the New
Game of
Kingdoms.
Thrones.
Oh, right.
House
Gotcha.
Crack. Shh.
Ragnuk, you're up.
All right, so they came from inside the house, you said?
Grek are 60 feet behind you in the house.
Okay.
That was originally your all's parked when these ghouls came from the west. Ghouls are all dead. But you probably heard Grek yell out like a little boy as the
Oh, as the wraith.
Sucked
Try
his
a little
soul out
curl.
through his ankle.
I guess I'll move
Like
inside
a
the house
kobold.
and approach him.
Move. I'll take a dash action to get all the way back.
Are we still in initiative or in combat? Oh, I thought that. Okay, never mind. And I look at him and said, "What's going on in here?"
Stupid floor biting me and taking me some tentacles. Stupid floor.
What? The floor. Stomp, stomp. The floor is fine. You're crazy.
PB.
Yes. What is going on?
Well, the wraith reached out and grabbed Greg. Or
Hmm. So the wraith didn't leave. Okay, like he said he was going to. Then I'm going to shoot the
Fire.
hands.
you
Huh?
can't trust.
Apparently that.
Aye.
She's going to
Aye.
shoot the hands that are grabbing.
He's going to have significant cover.
I trust in my
floor?
abilities. We'll see how it goes. No, probably not. It's an 18.
An 18 will hit.
Awesome. He's probably aware of me though, yes? So no sneak attack?
But Greg is him and it,
okay.
so you would still get your sneak attack.
I'm going to roll all four. That is 11. 16 points of damage to the wraith.
Okay. It bites. It has discovered the spell forge. Chanted its weapons.
I told you we did. It's not our fault you didn't listen. And I don't have any other bonus actions really. So yeah. That will be my turn.
Okay, so is it I'm up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So Greg is on the floor. Is he?
I think his feet are.
Oh, okay. I thought he was.
His feet are on the floor.
I thought he had dropped. Okay.
No, he's.
So Greg is complaining about the floor attacking him, and the other wraiths are dead, right?
If you use your normal movement to get there, it'd just be, since you never quite made it to. You can see that the black hand coming up from the floor, grabbing at his ankle.
Okay, I am going to throw an Eldritch Blast at the hand.
Okay.
For a total of that's 26 to hit. So
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So much for his cover, right?
well, I guess Greg would have had to bite the bullet on that one if it hit him. For a total of 13 points of damage.
So far, no.
What were you going to say?
And what? I was like, so far, no resistant damage. He's got a list of resistances.
Okay. Yeah, that was force damage. So, and then I move in closer, probably about, I'll just move up 30 feet. So I'm closer to it, but not within 10 feet of it.
Okay. So you just want to maintain a slight. Crack. You're up.
All right.
Correct.
Yep. So someone is okay. I'll just tell you what I'm thinking. Fireball. Could I pull off a fireball somewhere in that building without hurting everybody?
At the moment, PB and Ragnuk are inside the building with you.
So no one important. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm thinking position-wise to angle it, to place it in the corner or something, just to blast the blasted wraith.
I would think as a goblin, and I would suggest a point of inspiration if you freaked out and like just out of sheer exasperation or fear, you just drop the fireball right there.
Yeah, but that would mean I would die, so I'm planning on playing a little bit longer, although my girlfriend wants me to quit to,
You can use the inspiration laser for dead saving throw, so I think it's a good thing. You should go for it.
You got careful spell too, don't you? You got careful spell?
No, I don't. What's that?
It is 30 feet by 30 feet.
What's that? I love
Wow.
that answer. What's a careful spell?
So if there is, I would charge the closest goblin to me, and
That'd be PB standing right next to you,
and push her out of the way as I extend my hand backwards, or actually I just throw myself at her, and with the double staff, twin staff, if you will, in my hands, and shoot fire out of the skull socket, and blast a fireball right at it, trying to hit it. Well, not right at it, but how far away is PP actually?
your foot. That is how close he is to you, right next to you. And Ragnuk just entered. Movement, his action to get there, but still.
Okay. All right.
Careful spell?
No, I don't. That's like a meta magic thing, right? Yeah, I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
I really want to do a fireball. Okay.
Go for it, dude. Do it.
I'll shoot it.
Dude.
20 feet. I'll shoot it. Blast this thing 20 feet away from this wraith in the opposite direction of the Ragnuk. And while I am doing what I said earlier, just slamming into PP and knocking her down away from this, trying to push her away, and blast it. I don't know what will happen, but that's what I do. So you'll decide how much but I'll try to do it in a way that it will not hit the fire wave won't hit Ragnuk. And me and PP probably
take away his inspiration.
No shit.
But if we get burnt, it's the will of the gods. Ragnuk's god.
Okay.
So it's his fault anyway.
PB. Dexterity saving throw with a cover. What, +3 or something?
Is it plus 3? You say?
I think that's what half
Okay.
cover.
half
If
cover?
anybody can give me
That's
the
plus 2.
specifics of half cover.
Plus
That's
2.
plus 2 then,
AC.
Phoebe.
Okay, so that's I rolled a 6 plus 7 for my saving
Thank you.
throw, so that's
13.
13 plus 2, 14.
That's no 13 plus 2 is 15, which is
Oh, 15.
definitely my spell save.
Sweet.
Like a true goblin.
Then you take. Just give
What?
me a deck save.
Me? I
And he
couldn't
was
hear
holding
you.
on to your. Yes, you're going to get a deck save too.
Wouldn't my body be blocking him from being burned?
I thought he was blocking you from being burned.
I'm pretty sure he just grabbed me.
No, I just ran into her. Just
Oh yeah, so yeah.
charged and jumped and knocked her out. Knocked her
Yeah.
down. Like I'm
And that's
trying
how
to.
I saw it was like he
No.
fireball and he's
I was
cover.
just,
Like,
He's not. Yeah. He's
no, I'm just trying to push her away. Not
Drag-
specifically trying
now,
to block
give me
her.
a-
That's what happens. It's what happens. But
Deck save.
yeah,
that's-
and you may have advantage because he was specifically trying to get it away from your area of effect.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
But since the thing was grabbing his ankle and PV was standing next to her, there is no,
That would be
I do.
20.
All right, you're going to take half damage. Greg, what is yours?
Less than 15. Okay.
You'll take
10.
full. What's your damage?
Yeah, I'm rolling. 10 plus 7 plus 10 again plus how many is this? 6. 2 more. Reroll this one.
Fireball.
Oh god.
10 again. That's 37 points of fire damage.
Oh my freaking god!
I'm so glad I saved.
Jesus Christ! I'm
Yeah,
so glad I
okay,
did too. That
yeah.
almost
Let's
killed me.
roll. Let's roll on the wild
PB.
magic surge.
Oh, let's definitely do that.
No,
PB.
nothing happened.
You take 18. Ragnarok, you took 18.
And I took 4. So that brings me to minus a lot, right? But wait,
Enough.
I'm immune to fire, aren't I? Because stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot you took the goblin fire goblin, right? You're
Yeah.
Harsh gear.
Fire something. Yeah.
What does your
I'm down.
Tides of Chaos do, basically?
Oh yeah,
I've
let
never-
me reroll.
Ah,
I've
it gives you
never
advantage.
seen that.
yeah.
Never seen
yeah.
you use
I
that.
made that safe. It doesn't matter because half still gets me below 0.
Oh, it does matter because once you use it, Michael can have you wild surge on any other
Yeah.
spell that
I'd
commits.
immediately wild surge it too.
Yeah. What? You want me to
Let's say you
immediately
make
roll?
your save. You're
No,
only
I
at
was just asking, just suggesting, like this little devil on your shoulder, wanting more carnage and more
I
damage.
rerolled. I rerolled. And
which is
made the
another
save.
fireball.
I made the save, and the save and 18. I have 16 hit points, and minus 18. That brings me to minus 2 with half damage. So 0 that is. And do you want me to roll on the wild? Do you want me to roll?
No, basically the rules are
lose consciousness.
next time he might not even want you to roll. It can just happen.
Yeah, Todor. Michael
Roll
was
it-
saying
roll
something.
it now.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, that's what I thought. 52, which brings us to a fireball erupts centered on yourself. No, I'm joking.
You're fucking shitting me.
I'm joking. A spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute, granting you a +2 bonus to AC and immune to magic missile. Now that's great. Make that thing fire magic missiles. Do it, I dare you.
Hey, your corpse will be protected from being slaughtered.
Mm-hmm. So
All
I have a
right.
+2 AC.
Now, low.
What?
High or
Who
low?
is high or low? Who?
PB.
Oh, hi.
Ragnuk.
Just stop to check you out.
Ragnak, I think you
We'll
need to do high or
oh.
low.
Oh, me?
That was no.
Oh.
The thing will he would attack. You called, and that's going to be a 23. So give me a con save if you.
Me?
Ragnuk con save.
Oh, okay.
Ragnuk.
Con save would be 16.
All right, you make your con save, but Mormesk will rise up even farther and cast aside the foot of the decaying husk of Grek that you see that his ankle where he had grabbed them is ashen white. He'll take 13 points of damage as he reaches in your heart, and you can feel every bit of your body and the coldness gripping you as you take 13 points of necrosis. But your hit point max does not lower. Just your current hit points is lowered by 13. You did make your save.
Okay.
And for him, Z.
All right. Those guys are basically away from me, and all this carnage is just happening away from me, and that's sad because I want to take part of it. So then I'll jump on my faithful steed, and I'll just very dirty, messy hair just flow in the wind, and I'll just say, "Onward, my faithful steed!" And I will ready an action to whip something if I can get to it.
And
then
your faithful steed then goes next.
Yeah, it will use all of its movement. So can I get within the action or not yet?
Yes, you can, and your ready to whip attack can go off. What's your faithful steed movement? Is it 40 or 50?
Double checking quickly. Come on, faithful steed. 40.
All right, you're just into whip range.
Just into whip range, and there's like a whiplash. And that's gonna be 13 to hit.
That will miss.
That
will miss. Your whip goes right through him. Now Jag chooses use the dash action to get right next to him.
Yeah, but there'll be like no point in that. So we'll just stay 10 feet away, ready for the next turn.
Right. Say taking a dodge action.
Oh, he can do that. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Jack
Ragnuk.
can dodge.
So he's a wraith. So would he be considered like a corporeal being?
Corporeal.
So he's like a ghost.
Solid objects.
Yeah,
Okay.
ghost. Ooh.
Well, I'm going to sword, but also I'm going to use divine smite. So, oh, I forgot. This level paladins can attack twice.
Yes, they can. They're badasses.
All right, so for the first attack, that would be 25. And
Smiting.
okay, 8 plus 1
Using a
9
first
plus,
level spell slot.
Yeah. So
All right,
that'll
that'll be
3d8.
3d8 extra smite.
That'd be 8
Unless, of course, you
plus.
want to be like the anti-paladin. Instead of dealing radiant, you deal necrotic. It's up to you.
No.
No.
8
All right.
plus 3. Reroll that because it's a 1. 9 plus 8. That'd be 23 points of damage.
All right. Don't even bother rolling your second attack. As you come through and you just feel the power of the gods well up through you, and you bring your great sword, slice it, and this radiant lightning just you slide, the whole body dissipates and gets taken over by the sparkly instead of the. You can hear a scream as Mormesk is no more taken over by this. Consumes his body from the room.
PB will go over to Greg and force feed a healing potion down his throat. Huh?
So wasteful.
Okay. That's 3 and a 1 plus 2, so 6 hit points to the king.
Feel
Can I?
And I burp when I sit up and I say, "Hail to the king, baby." I'm gonna also approach him and lay my hand on his wound, and it starts to glow with some kind of magical holy energy. Store 15 points of health.
Ooh, so generous. Since things are happening simultaneously, can I do my medicine check on him? Because, I was also rushing to my king's aid.
go for it.
Yeah, I was thinking more like I'll just jump off Jag and I'll just grab him by the collars and I'll just start slapping him very heavily, like from the left to the right, from the left to the right, bam, 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 come on, slap out of it. Not even realizing that he's already up. But I feel good about myself that it worked. I mean, obviously, I saved his life.
It was you. It wasn't the other stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Nort's going to go in there and check the, while they're doing this, he's going to go check the chest and see if he can.
I knew this day
Why?
would come.
Wait a second. Remember, this was a good one, too. Treasures. 100 copper pieces. 160. 50 electrum pieces. They love electrum. 3 diamonds. Gold pieces. And a wooden pipe adorned with platinum filigree. 150 gold pieces. A handful of magically preserved tomes remain on the shelves. It has a map sewn into its cover. This can be discovered with yeah, there's a lot of and that's why you should always read ahead.
What was that? You broke up at the end.
It looks like
and
your
a lot of
connection
nice
realized.
books on the shelves.
And I'm gonna try with sleight of hand to take the three dwarf turds and slide them into my pouch.
Roll it.
So that's a total of 19.
Yeah, that beats everybody's past perception.
Okay, and then I start, prominently showing everyone what we're looking at here.
Pipe. Look at the pipe. Isn't that pipe nice?
Is it like a flute, or just a pipe?
No,
that
pipe.
has- Oh, it's like a smoking pan.
A pipe with smoking pipe is what I got out. It just says pipe.
Is there any
Okay.
tobacco in there?
Wooden pipe adorned with platinum filigree. No. That's an interesting. When I read pipe, I just assumed it was a smoking. Be a wooden.
I think it would have said it was like some sort of like pan pipes or wood. It would have had some other qualifier if it was an instrument, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, fair.
Oh, it seems like we have two paladins now.
He's having difficulty maintaining. I feel him.
maybe that's why he's leaving, because
Is there anything else in the room for
Material
investigating?
instability. I was gonna go through the books because actually this is how he got his power. Last time he found like books and scrolls, he managed to actually like mush them in a pulp and just put them in one big pouch and just shake it and then take things out of this pouch. And this is basically how I am role playing his ritual caster, because I don't think it's a book or something, that he actually is illiterate. He's just putting magical scrolls into that pouch, and then they turn into different sorts of mushrooms that he can eat and perform his rituals with. So he's basically going around the books and opening them and just tearing down pages and just, trying if it works the same way that it worked when he first got this gift. You want me to roll
Give me an
anything?
investigation check.
All right, my
Yeah.
forte with a -1. That's a 13.
13?
Yep.
All right. In these books, you find that one of them has sewn in a map. Leads to a magical flame that would the flame to the spell forge.
Okay, so just as I'm just tearing pages of those books and putting them inside, and I just take this page out and I just tear it out, and I look at it, and for a brief moment there, I realize that it looks like the thing that Smarty used to use when we entered the cave. So I turn to him and say, "Hey, Smarty, look, does that look familiar to you?" And I just show it to Nord. Yeah, show it to Nord.
yeah, I can read that, given some time. Just don't wipe your butt with it.
And as I do, this is no longer a care for me, so I continue tearing pages of the books and just smashing them into my big pouch of ritual magic.
And I'm gonna, take the map and kind of step away from the goodies and start just inspecting the map.
It says it's north of Phandelver. The height of the top of one of the world. That's a mountain range, right? In the north. At the peak of it shows the spine of the world, and at a peak, torch with green flame on it.
Green flame.
Thank you.
Green
and
flame.
has written in there, it's like the wellspring of the spell forge. This can relight this forge. There's a mountain of the something that can read.
So nibbling on a book cover, I'm already out of books. I turn to him as like, "Was it say something interesting, or shall I put it in the pouch?"
Are we wanting to relight the spell forge? But I think it's already lit, isn't it?
It was
so.
weakened, I think.
Well, walks into the room, then from the descending stairs. Hi, yeah, it's lit, but it's dwindling. In case you didn't, you're no longer shining so much anymore. Back in the day, this Spellforge used to like permanently enchant and magic into things, but it's not so hot now, and so it doesn't. It cools down again.
This gives Greg an idea. He would like to relight the Spellforge, and he would like to try to put Mikosh into the flames to see if he will be shiny and be somehow better.
No.
And if that will work, he'll do it himself.
No.
He's thinking this.
Yes.
He's not saying this out
do
loud because has no idea. But this has come to his mind now. This might be the.
You see,
Then
Greg,
he will be like a +1 goblin.
1+1 goblin.
Permanently.
What you don't understand is that you have named Forge in the Mine of Phandelver for the goblins. There is nothing else in this mine but goblins. Now,
Yawn.
I charge you, King Greg, because you can be king now. Is going to reveal himself.
What? You were talking? I
tall.
missed what you said. You said
That
something.
spectral voice kept cutting out. He's speaking from beyond.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah.
Going to reveal himself now.
Who wants to reveal himself?
Migosh will grow 10 feet tall,
Shoot him with a fireball.
and you can see almost a divine radiance, but it's actually dark because he is a goblin god. I am Mubliat. I have set you forth on this course. Goblinhood, back up to rule these lands. I've succeeded. I could only guide you. I could not take part. The stars. The now Goblin Mine. Huzzah!
I rolled a d20 to see if I believe him. I rolled a 3, so I'm pretty sure Greg does not believe him. But
It's just an illusion.
oh, so his fire bolt, which is what I was going to say, would not harm him. It will just go through the illusion.
I was just joking about it. No, I was just joking. It's not a gosh. It's actually God. Me gosh, my God.
Oh me gosh.
Like y'all have once again said, what happens if we kill him? Well, I've already figured out what happens when you kill him.
Yeah, he doesn't die.
Yeah, he just comes back.
Okay. But Greg doesn't believe him. He says, "Why you God? And do you want us to do? Why not you do it? You're God. This is stupid.
If
I'm king
I
now."
did it, then the dwarf god Clandigan would come down here. I could not directly be involved. I could only guide you.
Mm,
Guide you on this path. Set it out before you. Succeeded
hmm.
in kind from the lowliest servants of the Cragmaw to the rulers of the Cragmaw, taking over the mines of Phandelver from the. Oh, I hate Drow. Credit for being the evil gods and sorcerers and the main players, but not now. And
Yeah, but drow tastes better than dwarf.
they do. They do.
So what now?
Well, so ends the Lost Mines of Phandelver adventure. Map to another one to relight the Spellforge for Goblin kind. Oh, it was like, I was like, wow, come on. But you have
So
succeeded.
This section of our path is completed, but there is
You have succeeded. You have won.
conquest. There is more to conquest.
The rest of the world, as Migosh opens and see a portal opening, which is not true portal, but a vision portal, and the cave, and it goes up the world, cities, and just starting to zoom by. Like, this is what is next for us to conquer. The Spellforge.
And I shall be king of all. King
Then
of Goblin?
King, Greg.
King of Goblin and king of world. Wow.
I heard Migosh was king.
No. That is just stupid rumor. Mikas is only God. I'm king.
And Nort, you have behaved most admirably in here. For Shitid when he fell. And you, BB, with her shinies. Awarded for many, many shinies for your help in this. And Z with his faithful wolf, Jack. Forever find balls to chase. And may you have plenty of mushrooms to eat.
And goblins to kill. Did I say goblins? Did I say that out loud? Sorry. I meant hobbits. Hobbits.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I want to remind you all that you may want to keep a safe distance away from Z. Just saying, he's a little.
A little hoo-hoo?
He's a little, mushroom.
Just a little. Let's not
on that
resort to insults,
I'm sorry. He's a lot. But he is a mighty warrior, mighty goblin warrior. So y'all may want to, You Ragnarok. What do you want, Ragnarok?
Yes.
What boon would you like from the goblin god Mubliat?
Well,
Pizza it shall be.
We get boons.
Pizza would be one thing if I had teeth.
That does.
I don't know what's. I guess I didn't hear you say what was available.
Off. particular? This is only your second session, so I didn't know exactly what anything more. So I was just, I don't know. Anyhow, the Goblin Mines session, just FYI, this is the first ever campaign I have been.
Okay.
And one of the few. Total also ran me through the Lost Mines of Phandelver and finished that one. So congratulations. Your thoughts? What are your dislikes, or what do you think about the Goblin take on it? Let's start with Alshkar.
This whole campaign I enjoyed thoroughly, and ridiculously much. It's the timing is not at all the best, but I'm so looking forward to each session. I had not played this this adventure before. Good time for me. So this was all new, and yeah, just great players I've been playing with here, and it was awesome. Just being Goblin, being able to do whatever the fuck you want. It's
I'd have to
liberating.
say that just playing Goblin was great.
Yeah. It's just liberating. Just to do everything stupid and nonsensical. It's just great.
Okay, Dave, what about you? What do you think of the camp?
It was a lot of fun, and similar to what Alshkar said, I think I'm actually pronouncing his name closer to being right.
Yep.
I think that it was a lot of fun, and
how bad am I doing, Alshkar?
Not that bad. You might want to watch the first session I was in, and then you would hear how you have improved. It would be funny.
Okay. Back to like the Witcher Waco, me trying to stumble over your name.
Yeah.
The stupid American speaks only English. Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying that I thought it was neat, and granted, I think we kind of talked about this before off air, but with Alshkar, that basically we're pretty much probably either evil-esque or mostly evil, so very selfish. But I think that we still collectively work together, and I think it was neat to see the interplays or the back plays, if you will, like me stealing the diamonds, or Corinne PB pocketing stuff, and it was like, or when Greg wasn't looking, trying to steal stuff, and I thought it was fun to try to think funny, devious, if you will, and that was really enjoyable. So had a lot of fun, and I've only
y'all did very funny devious.
And I've only I started running the Lost Mines of Phandelver for my kids, but as siblings want to do, it kind of devolved into just by the third session they didn't want to get along and play together, so it was like, okay, this campaign's done. So
yeah,
probably would have had more fun if I made them goblins, but be that as it may.
All right, Todor, what do you think about you ran the Lost Mines? If I were running me through it at one point in time. Goblin take on it.
It was an interesting take as the goblins, but I missed a lot of the beginning, where a lot of things would probably be a lot different than the actual campaign. So basically, in the end, you're just getting into the mines and after this bad guy. But probably in the beginning, it would have been a lot more interesting with going into the actual town and dealing with those kind of issues. But two things that
What's
just
the town?
sprang.
What
Uh,
town?
Phandelver?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah, we
never
have an
have
area
Settlement.
anything.
there.
Okay, settlement. All right. And two things sprang to mind basically during this campaign. The first one I'm still working on, but ever since Volo came out, and uh, with this campaign running, I was actually thinking of either a one shot or like a mini campaign of my view of the reverse dungeon. Basically, green skin and all other kinds of monsters will have like a budget for traps and minions to put around their own cave, and I will, as a DM, build like five very overpowered min-maxed PCs that will try and kill out the goblins. Because I was figuring mostly goblins at that point, but probably bugbears, hobgoblins, orcs, that kind of trash will be gathered
Love
around
that
here.
idea.
And probably we'll finish it in a few weeks, maybe after Christmas, because holidays are coming, people will be busy and stuff. But tonight's session mostly reminded me of when I was young, and every now and then we'll just pull out the game Worms. This little game where worms are throwing destructive things on top of each other and trying to kill the other team. And my signature move was if I got to be first in the very beginning, I was looking for the most damage. It didn't matter if there were like worms from my team or from other teams. I was just looking for worms, like a good mess of worms next to each other, to throw a holy hand grenade or a super sheep at them and just have a lot of fun, like a super banana bomb.
Holy hanger.
So yeah, that
Somebody in the
last
OSG ran a game.
So that last encounter, I was more like, yeah, let's do this. Let's blow shit up. Let's do damage, carnage. Doesn't matter on which side. So it was a lot of fun in that regard.
Yeah, I'm mostly glad I got to pull off one fireball.
Yay!
You would have killed me with it if I
A few
hadn't
actually.
saved, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, if I would
Magical
have
The wild
check
search for
slaps
fireball
will-
sold.
if I wouldn't have saved, I would have been at least like one hit away from death.
I would have been at 0. He rolled exactly my hit points.
Dang.
Someone in the OSG last year ran a game entitled "Defend This Cave," which was your idea. Pretty much the same thing. Adventures coming,
Cool.
but I saw something like that. It sounds awesome though, and I'm sure your take on it would be excellent too. All right, Corn, next up for the played the most in this campaign.
I just, had fun. It was first time playing a rogue, first time playing a monster creature, and first time playing anything other than neutral or chaotic goods. So that was fun. PB was chaotic evil, of course, and I liked
You didn't
all
get
of the.
much. Sorry, continue.
I was just gonna say I enjoyed the rushing for the shinies, like a busted pinata at the end of each encounter. So it was fun.
Had you played the Lost Mines before or anything?
No. This and Curse of Strahd that you're in with me. That's it for me for D&D campaigns. I
love
am
this
new
Curse of Strahd game,
new to
too.
the hobby. New to the hobby.
Oh, so you've only played?
Yeah, most of my D&D games have been through the one shot group.
Okay. Wow, I'm old, so I've been playing since Redbox.
Yeah, I played all
Back
of
in
the D&D computer games. So like, the mechanics and things
Okay.
I were familiar with because they still explain the rules as though you were rolling dice in those games. They just, did it all behind the scenes for you. So
Yeah. I have the Baldur's Gate PS2 games.
Those were like the two I didn't
All
play.
right, and then oh,
Because I preferred the BioWare ones.
What about him?
what do you think of the game, Nicholas? You only since the last two.
Yeah, I only played the
But
last
how do you
two,
like
so I don't.
goblins?
Goblins, I definitely it's an interesting class choice. A lot of perks that come along with it that could be potentially useful for any class. Mostly like
Mhm.
I like the fact that I like right off the bat, Corinne's rogue already has advantage on stealth rolls, so that helped out her. I'm pretty sure. And I mean, it's just a very interesting class, and I'd like to try it in something else other than a paladin. Like, I'm thinking about maybe next time I get the chance, I'll try it out as like a sorcerer or something, just to see. Just to see. I don't know. But I don't know. I just had a lot. I had a lot of fun. I don't really play all that often. I have only been playing for maybe a month now, so I didn't hate it.
Uh-huh. And you know you're goblin, so you get all goofy things like peeing on your hands.
Yeah. Oh
To
yes, the blessed P.
permanently. Yes.
Yes.
Just wait and see until you get to do that again.
Okay, and thank you very much. Takes on it. Goblin voices. Some of the on for deal were interesting. Just some people were more inclined to back than you all hate as allies to backstab later.
This is we heard mostly nothing. I think.
Nothing.
Yes, none of that
Thank
came
you.
through.
A backstab later. That's about it.
Okay. I like the
Yeah, I'm
role
gonna
playing
backstab
aspects of
that
it
Greek.
where
I'm just kidding. I said I'm gonna backstab that Greg later.
I think you just did. You stole all the shinies from there.
Yeah, between me and Nord, I don't think poor Greg got any diamond dwarven turds.
early you all are all
And we
What's
lost
that?
you again,
None of
Michael.
that. Yeah.
said say